Hi, my name is Tyler. This will be my video for Module 6. This is the research what month and year you were born in, and that would be July 1992 for me. I will begin with the following. First few things on the 9th of July, Bill Clinton has announced that he will make Al Gore his running mate for president. In Gatlinburg, Tennessee, arson fire was burnt down a whole block, and including the Guinness World Records Ripley's Believe It or Not record store. It took 3 years to rebuild on that. On 1998, Mary J. Blige releases her first album of the new subgenre hip hop soul, which happens to be my birthday. And on the entirety of the month, I would just like to go on a few things. On the 1st of July, a 6.6 earthquake hit the Big Bear Valley in Los Angeles. Braniff Airlines goes out of business on July 2nd. On July 4th, Steffi Graf beats Monica Seles in a 6-2, 6-1. And John Phillips, who's a rocker, undergoes a liver transplant. Faye Vincent realigns NL, putting Cubs cards and rookies and Weston cards, Braves, and Marlins in East. July 8th, Florida Marlins unveil their uniform. Thomas Keestill installed as the new president of Austria. On July 9th, Kim Basinger gets the 1,959th star on the Hollywood Fame Walk of Fame. The Space Shuttle STS-50 lands, which is also known as Columbia 13, has landed on the moon. John Elst becomes CEO of Seattle Mariners on July 10th. Spaceship Godot approaches Comet Greg Skirlup. U.S. Major Soccer League folds after 14 seasons. President candidate Ross Perot at NAACP speech calls them "you people." On July 12th, the 13th U.S. Seniors Golf Open, Larry Laredo. On July 14th, the 63rd All-Star Baseball Game, Al wins 13-6 at Jack Murphy SD. Actress Nell Carter undergoes brain surgery. Pope John II hospitalized for 3 weeks to have tumor removed. The Slovak Parliament asked for self-rule on July 17th. Price closes at Clarendon Theater in New York City after 47 performances. And that will be on July 19th. On July 20th, the 121st British Golf Open, Nick Faldo shoots at 272 at Murloc Lane. Round the World Air Race begins in Paris on that same day as well, July 20th. On July 22nd, Colombia drug baron Pablo Escobar escapes prison. Soyuz TM-15 launches. Bruce Springsteen begins a world tour on July 23rd. Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia's funeral happened on the 23rd as well. On July 24th, Faye Vincent reinstates Yankee owner George Steinbrenner, and Vickers Viscount crashes at 70 and dies. On July 25th, the 25th Olympic Summer Games opens in Barloco, Spain. On July 25th as well, Army refused to overturn 127-year-old conviction against Dr. Mudd. On July 28th, on once again my birthday, groundbreaking of Lava Min's 7,500 seat spring training stadium. Chinese coffee closes its Circle in Town Square after 18 perfs. On July 30th, Lin Lee swims female world record, 200-mile medley. Jeff Rose swims world record or 100-mile backstroke. This also is one of those days to where a lot of world records have been set on July 31st of 1992. There has been, according to what I found, there has been 5 world records that have been set on this single day. Not any other day. It's 1992 of July 31st. That would be Jeff Rouse swims world record. Tomas Darnell swims world record of 200 meter backstroke. And Jeff Rouse swims the 100-mile backstroke. Thai Airbus crashes into mountain at Kathmandu, which is obviously not a world record. Yang Wenyi swims world record at 50-mile freestyle. And Karine John Perkins swims world record of 1,500 meters in the freestyle. As you can see, there's a lot of these events that have happened, so much as world records and other kinds of things that people who have passed away that were very important to our history. However, there have been some other events that have happened that can also, that no one really focuses on. Like such as in Beijing, China, there has been a McDonald's. The very first McDonald's was opened in 1992. I believe it was in August, I believe, if I was correct. The very first McDonald's in China. It was either July or August. That's further down in my notes here. Hurricane Andrew. That happens to be one of the top 5 most deadly hurricanes in United States history. Possibly up there with Hurricane Katrina or Hurricane Sandy. This is a very big disastrous part. This took place in South Florida. A lot of people happen to be injured, and this, I believe this is rated the number 5 worst hurricane in U.S. history, followed by Katrina, Sandy, and the second one I'm not sure what it was, but the first one hit these islands that were really close to Cuba, and this was back in the 1800s. I did a little research on that for you guys. This is also the year that Bill Clinton also became the president, and Al Gore became the vice president, like I had mentioned earlier in this video. Mike Tyson was also convicted of rape on Miss Black, Rhode Island. I believe her name was Georgia Washington. This is also the year that abortion rights activists have come out and wanted to express how they felt about why people should get abortions and why it should be allowed to do. And not to get into political beliefs here, but that's what they felt at the time. Now a lot of people are going through with it, and etc., etc. On the first, this is on the first of the year, the very first year, January 1st of 1992. George H.W. Bush happened to be the very first president in history to address in the Australian Parliament. This is also the year that that Jeffrey Dahmer pleads guilty but insane. But about 15 days later, he was convicted of killing, while sane, 15 boys. The Socialist Labor Party is founded in Georgia. The nation of Bonza was established in 1992 as well. The Yankee pitcher Pascal Perez suspended 1 year due to cocaine. The world's seventh The world's 7th wealthiest nations agreed on $24 billion aid for former USSR. Serbian troops begin the siege of Sarajevo. SS earthquake hits Netherlands. The UAW ends 5-month strike against Caterpillar Inc. 900 die in Pakistan from a flood. 4 cops in Rodney King beating case indicated on civil rights damages. Dodgers win 3,000th game out of 3,000 wins and 2,531 losses. As you can clearly see, there's a lot of in this year that have happened, and in this year that has happened, I find that without a lot of this stuff that has happened in previous history, we wouldn't be where we are at right now, and we wouldn't know where some of these things are because they wouldn't have led up to it. Like if the Dodgers never won their 3,000th game, we couldn't say that they won. So, and other things like that. And it's kind of interesting to me on how that these kind of things are projected too. So this is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Tyler, and thank you for watching my video.